The heck? Why is Streamlabs not allowing? Did they update something and break it? Just downloaded an update for Streamlabs, and now I can't expand the goddamn chat tab. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to report that. Well, that's fine. We have the Twitch chat up, and I can still see the YouTube chat just about. Oh, green. My game volume's off. It's super quiet on the stream. Oh, it's because I was playing the demos. Put that back up to like -9. Oops. Oh, I'm streaming my screen. Switch to game capture. There we go. Maybe that's a bit too loud. Okay, so I got 12 minutes on my meal. That'll be fine. So, Steve, you know, I was going to do the normal one, but we have a 9-star here. So, Steve, in my opinion, is the most predictable of the new monsters. They all have their own thing. Mitsutsume, for example, very predictable. Whenever she gets enraged, gets the blue-eyed thing, whether she spins and roars or whether she just roars on the ground, she will always follow that up with a big tail whip or a big spin. Sometimes people stun her as she's roaring, and that creates an issue that she will get stunned and you think she's been cancelled, and then she'll still do it. Lagiacrus, he'll do 2 bolts of lightning, his 2 projectiles, and a lot of the time he'll follow that up with his double rush attack. If he's enraged, and he does his big... You know what, I do not want people to join. If he is enraged, and he does his big, like, hook shot thing that goes along the ground... I can't kick a lesson. Okay, that's fine. He will almost always follow it up with his big, very dangerous spin attack where he finishes off with a shoulder barge. Pretty much any hit will completely kill you. Now, Steve is less predictable when he's not enraged, because he has a very different moveset, very much more limited. He'll do this. When he's enraged, he'll always do that twice. He'll come at you from a different angle, usually the left or right, like 90 degrees. Probably roar here. So he'll do the 2 steps, and then he'll follow that up with this every single time. There is some times where he does a range attack instead. After he does the 2 steps, he loves doing that. And if he's not enraged, he only does it once. If he is enraged, he does it twice. That's 100% of the time. So he'll do that. If he's enraged, he'll come again. You kind of need to wait for him to get enraged. So we'll need to do some damage to him. Monsters almost always get enraged after the end of a mount, or if they get hit by a boulder, for example. So we'll do that, and then once he gets up, he'll immediately be enraged and roar. There it is. So now he's enraged, we can get into the normal stuff. So he's going to do the 2 steps, then he's going to do the 2 dashes, then he's going to do 2 swipes. Every single time. Sometimes he mixes it up, but a lot of the time not. He'll mix it up with that. If he ever does that, he will always do this afterwards. Unless he's on a cooldown. He can only do that every, I'd say, 2 or 3 minutes. He does the run attack, then stops. That's a complete reset. After he does the run attack, he won't follow it up with much else. So now, because he's already done the big spin ult attack, he'll do that. Because he's far away, he'll do the nice big grab. Sometimes he'll do this just randomly, so you always need to watch out for that. Whenever he's on the floor, and he doesn't have any, like, attack that he's currently doing, any combo he's in, he always has a chance of doing the big double swipe, so you need to be careful of that. So we'll do this. because he didn't do the steps first, he didn't do that twice. He did the tail spin up into the air and then crash down. He'll do this. He might do the big tail spin. Nope, he's still on cooldown. So now he's doing the 2 steps. He'll do the 2 dashes. Or not. Will he do the big spin? There he goes. So now he's on cooldown again, so you know that big spin won't happen again. There is a different version of the big spin after... which one is it? I think it's after when he jumps back. He jumps back, does like a tail whip to send some projectiles out, and then he jumps up, spins, and then like comes down really fast. It does a lot less damage than his big one. Now he's not enraged, he only does that once. And he's not enraged, so he'll only do that once as well. Basically, if he's not enraged, he does everything once. If he is enraged, he does everything twice. Except for the little feet steps. That's just like your warning that a big attack is coming. So now he's enraged again. Will he do the zim down? No, he's still on cooldown. A lot of his attacks also depend where you're stood. If you spend a lot of time behind him, he'll do the little projectile shot with his tail. But right now he's going to do that. And spin around because he's going to come from the other side. Then he's going to prep and come up with the doubles. This is the most normal combo he's going to do. And it's what catches so many people up. He's going to do the steps, but he's already done the double swipe. So he's probably not going to do that again. So we should expect another double step. He might do the swipes now. Does another double step. Yeah, he's still kind of on cooldown from the double swipe, so he won't do it immediately. And now he's come off of cooldown. And you can always tell at a glance if he has the weak point ready, because his left leg will tremble. Like the little blades on it will shudder. If he's not got a weak point, they won't shudder. So you don't actually need to go into focus mode. I don't know if this will hit him when he flies away. Oh, I missed. Might, actually. I guess it really depends where he takes up from. I don't know why I have that equipped. But yeah, Steve is very simple. Let's just go here. It's a very nice, rigid moveset. You know, if you actually count his attacks, I believe, off the top of my head, he only actually has 13 different attacks. So if you can remember 13 different things, you can remember his entire toolkit, pretty much. So here he's doing the 2 steps. He'll probably go into the dash. And then another one. Oh, he's in a power clash. After a power clash, he almost always does the frontal. He either does this or he does like the frontal head bash. And then he'll do the big swipe. And we just wait it out. He does actually target somebody with that. He doesn't just like move forward. If he's targeting you, you're directly underneath him. He'll basically stay in place. And if you move, he will cover a lot of ground. You probably noticed, but it's good to know. So here, if we stand behind him, he'll probably... Okay. Sometimes he does that. See, those ones are always the ones that catch people off guard. I just know with Steve... See, this one, he'll do the small crash down. Like that. When he jumps backwards with a tail spin, he'll crash down. It doesn't do as much damage as the big one, but it does catch a lot of people off guard, because it comes from completely 180 degrees different direction. Because he's not enraged there, and he's kind of on cooldown for everything. He just did a little tail spin instead of his normal attack. It's like, again, he won't like go into the big swipe. Whenever he's not enraged, he likes to stay on the ground. Whenever he is enraged, he'll do everything to stay in the air. So now he's enraged again, and he'll probably start with the little steps. Yep. It's pretty much his go-to. Does the 1, he does the 2, he hasn't done swipes for ages, so he's gonna do the swipes. That's 1, Oh, that's 2. If we leave him, I'm going to theorize that he's going to start with a head bash. Not exactly. And goes back into the swipes again. He does like doing that a lot. I'm not sure if he always... Maybe the projectiles is always a warning for the double swipes. He hasn't done this version of the double swipe, so it shouldn't be on cooldown, so he should... No, okay, it's on cooldown. Now he'll do the big slam down. Poor Coco. Actually, Coco dodged it. Step, step. This will be the double swipes. No, okay. I mean, the best thing is if you know the double swipes are coming and then they don't come, you know. Oh, you know what? Maybe if he does the double steps and then goes into a different attack, he still has the ability to double swipe. Now he's leaving. Maybe I should pay attention to that. I don't really know, like, his most unpredictable part is... Bro is blind. Oh, the Taliath chased us? Get out of here. Taliath are very annoying, they force him into a mount animation. Which is not great for a flying monster. SnS is quite useful. He's not aiming for us. You can always see his head. Wherever he's looking is who he's aiming at. I've had it fuck me up once, because he was definitely not looking at me and then he crashed down on me. So sometimes he will change at annoying times. But now he's exhausted. This is something that Steve does a lot, because every monster has a hidden stamina bar. And the more they do big attacks, the more stamina they lose. Once he's stamina lost like this, he'll do, you know, weak steps, he'll do this, he'll do that. The way monsters get out of exhaustion is they run away to go eat something, which will instantly restore all of their stamina, which is what he's going to do now. Or if you keep him around for long enough, he'll get enraged, and being enraged also restores his stamina. But I think not fully, maybe it gives him like half. Because he'll go over here, and sometimes there'll be Keratinoth here, these guys. So he'll fly over to them, he'll pick one up, and he will chow down. And that's to restore his stamina. Then he's immediately enraged. Oh, he's not enraged, never mind. You can also tell if he's enraged just by looking at him. If he's like this, nice and smooth, he is not enraged. When all of his scales are flared up, he is enraged. He's doing the swipe. He'll only do one because he's not enraged, so we can immediately go for the weak point. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Like, as long as you know when the swipes are coming, you can also clash off of that attack. That attack's kind of annoying to do. He just, like, goes up into the air, he, like, claws at you and then comes at a different angle, does the same thing. And that one's kind of annoying as well. He'll often follow that up with a grab, because he does, like, the dash along the ground and then the dash along the ground, and then he'll target somebody else. So if you're not directly near him, he will always do that swipe. So he'll do it like that. He didn't do it twice, so I'm not sure if he'll... Yeah. He won't try for the grab again. Do one. Get into the classic double swipe. This is the Jiwu, I don't know how to pronounce it. Now he might be on cooldown for this. Yeah, so he'll do this, and then he'll do the big stomp. And this also makes a weak point, by the way. It's kind of hard to see because his foot is under the ground. But he will get a weak point, which is pretty easy to hit. It's just quite hard to see. And, like, you know, there isn't, like, a huge amount to him that is predictable, but I don't know, maybe it's because I've hunted him, like, 270 times. I kind of get, like, a feeling for exactly what he's going to do. He's going to do something close ranged here. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it doesn't feel like he'll go into the normal dash there. So yeah, he did the steps, did a different attack, and then still came back with the double swipes. I wonder if he does that often. I've never noticed that, but that might actually be what he does. He does this. Doesn't do it twice, so we know he's not enraged anymore. I'm not even entirely sure if when he's not enraged, he can even do the big smash down. Do that once. Do the tail attack. We'll take a sushi skill. He'll do that. Then he'll do the big swipe. And he'll aim up in the sky. I swear, in the desert, there's always like an invisible insect glaive player. It's just up there somewhere, luring away the monsters. But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to it. I don't think there's any moves that he's done that we haven't seen already.
Your weapon could use some sharpening. Don't forget that small monster copies are just as useful as those from large ones.
One day they'll give me the option to shut Eric the fuck up, and I will take that option. See, like, sometimes he'll just start off with a big swipe like that, which is really what messes people up. Every time I see him do that, every time I see him, like, he gets stunned or knocked down and then immediately goes into a big swipe, I get healing ready preemptively, because I know somebody always gets caught out by it. Now, that's like the most unpredictable part of this kit. Everything else is pretty easy to do. I'd say Charge Blade is like one of the weapons that really struggles against him, because he never stands still. He also has like a very, like, he has like a passive effect, where anytime he gets knocked down, he gets up really goddamn fast. Like, unless it's a stun, he pretty much, like, always gets up fast. Paralysis doesn't affect him for long. Blast doesn't stun him for long. See, he's not enraged, so he would have done the big crash down, but... So I don't think he does it while not enraged. He should be ready. Ah, no. Get off. So now he's enraged again, so he'll probably start with the steps here. Nope. He's targeting me, so he'll start with that thing. He'll do that. Oh, I have seen him do that a few times. It's quite rare for him to do that. He'll do the little steps into the big smashdown. It's pretty rare, but it's one of his, like, mix-ups. That's something that a lot of people get caught out by. He'll do the two steps, and I think he'll just go into his normal combo here, yeah. He'll do the swipe, well, the dash into the double swipe. Nope. Okay, so I think there he was too far away from Alessa, so he didn't do that. He switched to... But, because he did the double step... Okay, now we're fine. So actually, I want to test that. Okay. He only did it once there, which is quite uncommon for him. I'm not exactly sure what triggers that. It could be distance. Maybe the only time he ever does the double swipe is based entirely on distance. That could be... interesting. But yeah, I haven't really been attacking him much, so this fight would take goddamn ages, so I think I'm just going to call it quits here. See, like here, he probably won't do the double swipe? I don't think he will. Yeah, no. We're going to another double step. How the hell did somebody join? Goddamn lobbies. Okay, well, I'm going to return from quest before this guy joins. But, yeah, Steve is pretty incorrigible. You know, he doesn't change his ways very much. He sticks to the same moveset, which is kind of easy to figure out. And once you get used to it, I mean, again, like, I have hunted him 219 times, so I'm kind of used to him by now. But, you know, there's a lot of monsters that, like, they only pull out special moves when they're dying or in their home base. Steve doesn't really have anything like that. You know, he has his Same moveset when he's enraged, doesn't matter where he is, doesn't matter what he's doing. He gets one special move, which is he'll pick up a Ceratinoth and throw it at you. It's kind of a weird attack. It's very like I think it's if you don't have guard up, you can't block it. It's a weird attack. I've seen it been. It's hard to offset. It's hard to block. Hard to parry. It's a very strange attack, but it happens like once a hunt, maybe. Usually after he's just eaten, because there are usually Keratinoths about. Doshagama does the same thing. Best not to fight Steve at all. But then how are you ever gonna get, how are you ever gonna call yourself Tornado? Or Kicker? I mean, you know, these are, these are, I guess, tips to his attacks. He does the 2 little steps and the 2 daggers. Yeah. Alright then. I shall see you around probably tomorrow night. But yeah. I have a double 9-star Steve ready for whenever you are. Wait, I need to check. Damn it, I missed my timing. Inyats. So we wanted to rest at Fallow in the nighttime because I am currently testing the boulder respawns. Well, natural trap respawns. Because they seem to apply to all natural traps the same way. At least the time the respawn timers do.
Yes. I can help you source materials.
So, we want to wait. Oh my goodness. Huh. Oh, they change. Oh, they change. Ah. I always thought some places just had longer timers than others, but no. I think they change. Because I was in the basin earlier and every season was changing every 25 minutes. Or maybe it's just fallow for a long time. Because I needed to see the change into inclemency. Oh, maybe I didn't rest till fallow. Maybe I didn't check. That's a bit of an issue, because I need to check the change into inclemency. No, they do change. Huh. That is interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, I want to go check if there's any peony jellyfish, sparkle jellies, whatever they're called. Because I love these guys. And I try to capture them whenever I can. Doesn't seem like it. I don't think they can spawn anywhere besides this room. I think this is kind of like the room that they spawn in. That's always rare Sienna here. Or maybe I just don't notice them half the time. Chips, Rose, Nacilla, and Rumbobla. It's the poison goddamn trio. Just need a Gravios and a Rathalos. It would be perfect. And a Rathian, I guess. Well, if I rest until inclemency in the forest, or I don't think they match up exactly. So I think I'd have to get pretty lucky. It's being fallow. But yeah, but you know, I was just gonna show Krisha the Steve, and I feel exhausted tonight, so I'm probably not going to continue the stream. So thank you for watching, everybody. And